Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Jockney and this is Eats Many Cakes, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Linchal Grand Manor. This is the Crown Store exclusive, massive looking house from the sounds of it. This imposing estate in the Nibonese style was originally built as the summer manor of an imperial city nobleman, now sadly deceased. Gardens with statues and a reflecting pool surround the stately walled mansion. Sumptuous. And as of this recording, it says there are 10 days left, and strangely it has 14,000 plus crowns. So is 14,000 going to be the minimum for the unfurnished? I hope not, because that seems really expensive. But we shall go and take a look. So I'm really glad it's sunny in the game to preview this mansion, because there is a massive forefront in the garden to start with, and the sun reflecting off everything just makes it look really grand, like it says. So let's take a look first. So you have your little pool. It's not really a swimming pool as such, but it's more like a feature garden piece. But it's nice to be able to sit on the edge, dunk your feet in, maybe have a cocktail or a mocktail depending on whether you drink or not. Surrounded by really lush greenery as it is in the unfurnished position. So let's start on this side. So here you just have some columns slash like a stone pavilion. So you can do anything with this design here, because I imagine it'll stay here in the furnished as well. It reminds me of those pavilions in like town parks and that, where a band would come along and play, or you know, maybe sometimes people just come and hang out with their friends. Oh, these are the statues it must be on about. Oh, and the sky looks really nice actually as well in the sunshine. Well, that's a bonus. Looking a little bit imposing with the statues, but nice detail on them. I like that there's one either side. So yeah, definitely what the description said about them being quite grand with the Imperials. It looks like we have some sort of hut house over here. Could be like a caretaker's house, couldn't it? Like if you got someone to just be the gardener and then they could live there, roll out of bed, cut some hedges, clean the little feature water piece that's there. Let's see how this looks inside. So this is actually a barn. Okay, I see that as well. Maybe not quite for the garden, although it does look like it. Maybe I could house all my guards in here. Put some little hay down in this corner. Put a little trough of water. But they've classed it as a barn, but I just got the like house living gardener feel to it. Stuff does look a bit more refined. I know there has been problems with recent update 19, but so far on my Xbox it seems okay. Either that or I need my eyes testing. It's probably a given anyway. Ooh, that looks lush. So this is going around the outside before we go in. Is there a way to get onto the walls up top? I wonder if that's one of those things where you have to build across. Oh, I love the little sunflowers. They look really flat though. And look at them moving with me. No, I don't think that's really the idea. Look at them. It's like really bad target practice because they're always aiming at you, so you could never fail. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Do the pink flowers do that? Oh, they all do it. I didn't think that's how flowers worked in real life. That's really funny. It's all spies. That's what it is, because it said it was part of the imperial housing, did it? Let's have a look at the description again. Yeah, of an imperial city nobleman. All these flowers, they've got to be spies, aren't they? Look at them all watching me walk by. So we wouldn't be able to talk in the gardens. No secret rendezvous like in Game of Thrones, because you've got the flowers listening. So we've come inside, where hopefully the walls won't listen and talk either. We've got a nice candelabra to walk into. And then it looks like, can we see like a map of the house? No. But it does happen to be in the Gold Coast. I have seen the exterior to this before. For that's it, the Marge's Mill. Can't remember what set is there, but I remember having to run there a few times to do my crafting writs for the daily, like the ones you get from the dailies, the master writs. I don't know if you'll need to have the DLC for this. So this one with Kafach will be the Dark Brotherhood. I think if you buy it, you might be able to just have the house on its own, but then if you were to come outside to exit the house through the front entrance where I first came in, I wonder where it would take you. So if any of you guys do have this house and don't happen to have the Dark Brotherhood DLC, let us know in the comments below, because that would be interesting to find out. Anyway, back to the house. So there's some steps down here. So this could be like a reception area of sorts. So you could put like little books and trinkets up there. You can see this lovely design. They've got flowers in the house, people. They may not be live ones, but they're definitely in the shape of flowers. I would be wary about what you discuss in this reception room. But they've got some nice window panes. Oh, look at this design up here. That's quite nice. Can I jump up on here? Well, I must be able to. Whee! Oh, I like that pattern. That's quite nice. They've really put a lot of thought into this. And even it, like a border pattern here. They kind of look like angels. Like, if you guys have played any Diablo series, it kind of reminds me of the Nephilim angels from there, like Tyrael type. Okay, I realise that the angels aren't Nephilim, but it's got that sort of crossover look. Oh, that's cool too. And let's have a look straight ahead. Very small room. Maybe you'd want this more as a reception area, because then you won't have people having to go up and down those steps. Be interesting to see what they do in the furnished version. And then on the left, we have a nice little fire pit. It could surprise us and turn this into some sort of kitchen, but I see it more like a homely book reading area, just because it's downstairs possibly. Because it'd be annoying if it was a kitchen area, unless you intended to eat in here as well, because otherwise you'd have to have them carrying all the plates upstairs to then go into either this room or down this room with another set of stairs. But I like that with the fireplace in there. Definitely gives it a homely feel here. Ah, they've got that same design up there as well. Some more nice intricate details. Kind of looks like a dragon's face, but it's just a swirly bunch of vines from what I can take. Unless that's the intention. Well, let's go have a trundle up these stairs. Ooh, okay, so we've got a door. So this is to the Manor East balcony. Let's see what's around here first. Is this really it for the house? Are there like no other doors that I've come across? Let's have a look. This has got a fireplace, so this is like a lounge area in my view. Got the same type of designs running through the house, making it quite uniform. Oh, I've just spotted the floor for the first time. That's a nice little pattern. Probably quite easy to keep clean. And this is the west balcony. An east balcony and the west balcony. Now I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt because obviously I'm facing the same direction for both doors. So hopefully I come out and then go round. Yes? Maybe. So this is a view from the east balcony. Would be interesting to see if you could get up onto that wall. But I don't see anything at the moment. So unless you're really good into your housing and your building and you can build over there, let us know again in the comments below if you do manage it. I like the view though. Like I say, it's nice that it's actually sunny in my game for once when I want to do this. Some more patterns here. Not as good with the texture on the Xbox as I imagined it could be. But we could put a partial bit of the glare of the sun down to that as well. And then these are the windows from the house. It's a nice simple design, definitely. This is where you come out and you address all your guildmates and say, bow down unto thee. No, you don't really. I do not do that with my guildmates. But it's quite funny if you wanted to be some sort of leader. This is where you would definitely come. Give all your mesmerizing and uplifting positive speeches. Rally the troops, rally your staff, rally your guildmates before facing White Gold Tower, because I hate it with passion. Oh, this is the west door, isn't it? Although it does have nice handles. What are they? Are they... I want to say deer. Now, I don't know if that has any significance with it being owned by previously an imperial nobleman. I'm not very good with my lore on the imperials. But I like that touch. I wonder if they had that downstairs as well. They didn't have it on the barn. They had just the plain door knockers. But the house seems pretty small in comparison. The thing that really only makes it grand in my view is the fact that it's hidden behind the wall. So obviously with it being in the Gold Coast and near Kvatch, you're definitely going to want all that extra reinforcement and protection because you've got the Dark Brotherhood round the corner. Even though you're not supposed to know that they exist, but you know, they don't always do that great a job, do they, of staying quiet? Not especially like me when you're playing it in Skyrim, you just trip over everything. Actually, it'd be more like Oblivion, wouldn't it? That's where they actually have it so that you're in Imperial and Kvatch. But I digress. So if I go through this door now, this will take me back out to that other portion. So east and west for this just mainly means which side of the door. I'm a little disappointed in that. I thought it might lead out maybe around the corner. I don't know, maybe my sense of direction is a bit rubbish. Never eat shredded wheat. So maybe it just caters more to the direction. So this is your east, that's your west. Oh, it even says it on my bar up top. There's your south, and there's your north. That's probably more what it's in tune with. But you can't deny the architecture for the place. I don't think there was anywhere to go up any more stairs, were there? But that setting looks really good. And like, can we even get into... Oh, they're on the walls though, aren't they? Those... That there where my cursor is. Let's take another look one last time inside. Just to see I haven't missed anything. Because otherwise I feel it's very small. There's no secret staircase hidden. From the looks of it. No. Just that room. This room. And this one over here. Okay. Fair enough. Well, let's take a look at some prices whilst we're down here. So, for unfurnished, oh my goodness, it is. It's 14,000 crowns for it unfurnished. Wow. If you want it furnished, oh, it's 17,500. Whew. They must think I'm made out of money. Even though if you guys follow me on a regular basis, you realise I actually don't spend that much on the extra stuff. But it is a nice thought to think that maybe one day, if a house came up and I really wanted it, I'd get it. But for me at the moment, I don't think it's worth it. But I know there are plenty of people out there who disagree and have got this one last year and absolutely love it. And that's fair play too. That is absolutely cool. But I don't think I invest my time in much as the Elder Scrolls Online as I once did either. So of course I'm not going to be willing to part my money on something that I'm still umming and ahhing about. So let's take a look. Let's hope they've done it in a similar sense of style to what I imagined. It's a good little game, that. So, select. Oh, now this is nice. They now need to prove to me that the extra 3,500 crowns is worth it. I suppose you could think of it as a very elaborate housing furnishing pack that comes with the house already. I love the carpets, look at that. Now, at first glance, I thought that was pestle and mortar, but I think it might be a goblet with a spoon. Again, if it's some sort of imperial law symbol, I do not know. Otherwise, I think the carpets look brilliant. I'd have them separately. Even though, like I've mentioned before, I still don't actually know what to do with the housing. I do like collecting stuff. I was right. Or, well, I say right. It's like a little desk / study / book room area, isn't it? More like a a working study. So not really right, but at the same time it had a sort of a groovy similar idea. Stash your most important documents there. So the centre room, this is again more like a reception studio. So you come here, meet and greet people, say, hey, how you doing, what you up to? No, I'm going to deny you all access to everything as usual. Oh, they've made a bedroom down here. Now, I always find bedrooms on the ground floor a bit strange, but then if you live in an apartment, it's a bit different, isn't it? I just can't imagine the hustle and bustle. I suppose, I mean, it's a double bed. I mean, what if you had late secret night visitors of the non-good variety that were to come through this door, and then you like meet them in hushed tones in here for secret diplomat meetings, or in here. You know, wouldn't go down very well with your spouse, probably, would it? Especially if they were trying to sleep. Oh, I like these curtains. I like what they've done. Kind of pops out the window a little bit. Still a little bit on the dark side. Maybe they were a brighter colour. Ah, so this looks like the kitchen's up here. Okay. And then they have the dining room table, so that means nobody's spilling any hot soup over you anytime soon. That's nice. That's a nice take. Maybe it's the fact that you've got these doors that lead onto the balcony, but wouldn't that be nice to have your bedroom upstairs and then you have a balcony and then you can just go out and you can just sit and relax on it in your PJs, drinking your cup of tea first thing in the morning. I don't have a balcony, so I don't do that. But I definitely don't go outside and drink a cup of tea first thing in the morning. But if I wanted to, it would be an option in this game. Oh, it's gone a bit dark and grey now. And raining. But it still looks good, doesn't it? And there's nothing outside here on this balcony for the furnished. In fact, it looks like there's nothing out there at all. It's not looking good for that extra 3,500 in my opinion at the moment. I'm just a tight ass with my money. Let's go take a look outside. Although the rugs were a nice surprise. Oh, I didn't actually notice this before. It's like a little porchway. Very nice. Couldn't even put like a little garland flower on the imperial statues. Let's see. It is massive though. What would you put around this area? What would you put around this area? The flowers are listening. I think we've got to talk in whispers now. And they're gone. It's not really... well, what could you put around there? Because it's out of the way. I could see this little area now being a nice little wedding venue. So you've had a couple of weekends over the past year and a bit where the luxury furniture vendor has had wedding gazebos and flowers and all that. So this could be a nice area for you to stage your weddings in your guild houses, if you choose for this to be a guild house. I think some guilds out there have this as a guild house and they've placed all their crafting stations outside, which is actually a really handy idea. I'm still on a look for a new guild house. I purchased the Ebonheart Chateau, sold like pretty much everything I was getting, worked really hard for it, and then I started to put everything inside, and I haven't got all the working tables, the crafting tables, but it's just not big enough on the inside. Maybe if I stuck it outside, but then I keep getting these big elaborate ideas where I want a training area, It may be a fun social area, and then I get really exhausted in my mind and I put the homestead stuff in the back of my brain and I don't touch it for like another few months. So again, nothing round here. But as I said, this is the barn. Yeah, see, the handles are just plain here. There's nothing in the barn either, and it's raining through the barn. Couldn't they have used some of those crowns for this architectural structure reinforcement? That's no good. You're going to have wet hay. You're going to have... Well, you can't have wet water. Duh. I was going to say it's going to leak into your trough, but I suppose what I mean is you're going to have the rainwater going into your clean water, but that doesn't really make sense because animals will drink out of dirty puddles anyway. Look, it's even on the floor. This is terrible design. Who made this? Who decided it was a good idea to have a leaky barn where the poor gardener caretaker who's going to live here, all your guars, are just going to end up soaked? It's not even a secret trapdoor to escape. I mean, it is a bit of a way from the house if there was an emergency, but not even that. There's nothing really extra outside, it was just inside the house. Wait. Yes! We found a way to get to the tower. Wait, just a tower? There are towers we can access. I look like I can jump down onto the walls from here. Excellent stuff. Oh, look at that view. There's that windmill. There's the farm where they always have that random person there. And there's the Marja mill, and there's Kvatch. Now this is a nice turn of events, actually finding this. And of course this is the entrance, so it's quite grand, because obviously the entrance is part of the Dark Brotherhood DLC anyway, so you're going to be able to see the steps if you come up through those. This is what I mean, I don't know if the steps would be part of it outside in the exterior if you don't have that DLC. Oh, so this one was the south one, it said. It's all southwest. Right, let's go on a hunt for these doors. See if there's any more. Oh, that's fiddlesticks. None there. None there. If you spotted these doors when I first entered, well done, because I can't believe I missed out. I was obviously too taken aback by the talking flowers and the pool, well, the garden feature at the front. See, these flowers didn't want to tell me, did they? They just thought they'd sit there happily laughing at me. Well, now I can laugh at them as I rip them out and put something else there instead, if I was to buy the house, but I'm not going to buy it at the prices that they've mentioned. Of course, if you take advantage of the sales that they have for the crowns going in the stores, then that's fantastic, and you've thought well ahead in advance of me, as I say as well. I don't even think that far ahead. I'm terrible for it. People will be like, oh, this new DLC is coming out, it's going to have this, this and this, and I'm like, yeah, I should do this, and then I don't do diddly squat about anything. And then the DLC comes around, the new updates hit, and I'm still there thinking, oh, I really should have gone and sorted this out. Oh, so it looks like we have a southwest and a southeast tower. And that's it. Oh well, you can put your sentries, is that the right word? Put them up here, have a look. Do I attempt to go outside? See, I got the DLC. Because I previewed it from my house, sometimes they just send you back to where you came from, don't they? Maybe I can jump outside of the house. Or maybe I can jump on the walls. Oh yes, look at that. And now I can get stuck. Oh crud. Ooh, that was close. Okay, so I'm not having a fantastic time trying to get round on these walls. Let's give it one more go from this side. Not that changing size is actually going to make a difference. I'd like to think so, in my head. Oh, that was quite close. Oh, we will try and jump outside though. No, we saw how much life came on. And I'm rubbish. See, it looks like there's a little thing there, but I couldn't see. Oh, I jumped too far. Crap. I mean, whoops. Ah, never mind, never mind. Let me see if I can show you guys the front of the house. Oh, that's nice. There's more of those deer again. Definitely got to be some lore input for sure. If you know, let me know in the comments. So, leave home. Well, that was a bust trying to show you the outside of the house by just leaving through the front door. It actually sent me back to the Rift, which is where I last left my character, even though I teleported for my Sleep Creek house, which is in Reaper's March. So I'm a little bit confused on why it worked out that way. I would realise it wouldn't send me back to my actual house, but surely it could have sent me back to Reaper's March? I don't know. It's just the mechanics and how it works. But this is the entrance to the house, the exterior. So there's the windmill we saw. There's the little farm over there. Lots of bleating goats. And about 1,000 steps to climb up, it looks like. Not really great if you come back from an adventurous battle and you're having to drag all your loot up these stairs. Probably hire that person that was back down on the farm. So yeah, just thought I'd show you quickly the entrance. The view's good again. Well, that's it from me for this video. I don't think there's anything else around this mansion that needs showing off. If you think I've missed something, do let me know down in the comments below. Otherwise, let me know what you think about the prices as well. Remember, it's 14,000 crowns for the unfurnished place, and then it's 17,500 with it furnished. So I think that's a little bit out of my tight ass pocket range. But if it's your cup of tea, then that's brilliant. If you've planned ahead, like I mentioned earlier, and you realised this would be coming back around, and you went on and bought some of those crowns from the sales, why not? If you've got a few spare pennies, that's great. But hopefully you've had fun watching this video. I actually enjoyed making it this time round. Sometimes I feel like I'm not really going anywhere, but this one was just fun to do today. I think it was the flowers that made me chuckle most. Just the design of them, it just looked really bland and boring, and following you up close. So yes, if you buy this mansion, beware of the flora in this place. You do not want to be talking about all your deepest, darkest secrets around those flowers, I'm pretty sure. If you've made it this far into the video, thank you very much for watching it. If you did enjoy it, give it a like, give it a subscribe, and who knows, I might see you for the next video. Thank you very much for watching.